So I'll never be an influencer. I just don't see it as what I'm here to do. But let's talk about it. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those of you who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. Those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, some slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself and, of course, celebrating others. So, before we get into the topic of today's video, it's Monday. I needed to pep myself up. So what did I do? I went all out on the fun fashion today. I wore a pink faux fur into the office as my jacket to walk in. I then switched into this glittery jacket. I work in a corporate environment. If anyone says you can't have fun with your fashion in a corporate environment, I believe that you can. Obviously, everyone works in different environments. I understand that. But I think it's important to have fun. I think it's important to lift your own spirits. And hey, it can lift the spirits of people around you as well. What did I choose as my bag? I went for an absolute favourite. I rave about this, as you know, my black Mock Croc Mulberry Bayswater. Beautiful, stunning, all of the above. Love this edition of the scarf, the beautiful MCM charm as well. It's so full. This is a fabulous bag. I love it. I recently did a short showing my Mulberry collection, so if you're interested in seeing the 5 bags that I currently have from Mulberry, do go and check that out. It's under 60 seconds, so it won't take a lot of your time, but I love this. It's a great piece. So, what am I thinking about? I am just thinking about the concept of influencing, and is that the intention of me being on YouTube? Is that what I'm looking to do? Is that what I'm looking to achieve? And I was having a think about it. I was having a think about what are my intentions? Why do I do the channel? And I've been asked this question a few times, and people have said to me, do you consider yourself to be an influencer? And my answer is always, no, I don't. But I haven't really sat down to think about why I don't. What is the premise of the channel that means that I'm not here to influence? Because of course, I'm sat here and I'm showing you things. I'm talking things through. I'm recommending things. Do I see that as influencing? Is that influencing? Maybe I've got the definition in my head wrong. But I was thinking it through and I thought, why isn't that influencing? I don't see myself as an influencer. I don't even use the word content creator, although I could. And let me start off by saying, there's nothing against influencing. I think it's a great thing. I think it's fabulous. I've certainly been influenced over the years by things. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So let me start off by saying that. But I don't see myself as that. I started this channel because for me there was a gap in seeing individuals who had that very, very expressive sense of style. There were a few, but not that many. And I certainly didn't see many men in this space who had a very, very expressive, extravagant sense of style. So I thought maybe there's something in this. Maybe there's not. Maybe there is, but until I, dip my toe in and give it a go, I won't know. So I just need to try. And I do believe that you can't be what you can't see. And hey, if I've noticed a gap, someone else might have done as well. And who knows, I've got the confidence to sit in front of the camera. Someone else who maybe wants to see this type of content might not have the confidence to sit in front of the camera. So they're probably maybe hoping someone else does it. So I thought I need to go for it. I do sit here and I do show things. I show things I've bought. I show things I'd recommend. I talk about what I think good pieces are to own. But what I hope comes through on my channel is a sense of balance, and I will always share a reason why I think something's a great ideal. If your style or your personality or your requirements don't match with mine, it's probably not going, my advice won't land in the same way, because you'll look at it and think, oh, it's nice, but I don't need it for that purpose, or actually it's not a brand that I gravitate to, or there could be lots of different reasons why something doesn't connect. So whenever I'm talking something through, I'll always try and say, here's why I think it could be great, here's how I think it could be used, you know, in these scenarios, and then basically make your own decision. I don't see myself as an influencer, I keep saying that. I see myself as a cheerleader. I see myself as a cheerleader for self-expression, for purchasing the pieces you love, for bringing things into your life, be that fashion, homeware, you know, whatever it is that you're passionate about, bringing things into your life that make you happy, that allow you to express who you are and the person in some instances that you want to be. You know, sometimes we look at ourselves and go, this isn't actually who I am, and I need to get beyond this hurdle. I've gone through that over the years where I've been what I thought I should be rather than who I actually am. And it's taken me a beat to be able to get over that hurdle. I want to be the cheerleader for someone who is expressing themselves, who is comfortable in who they are, regardless of what that is. I want everyone to feel empowered, supported, loving themselves. If fashion can help someone achieve that, if me sitting here saying, look at this great piece and this is how I think it could be worked, you know, here's this fabulous, fun rainbow handbag that is a great personality piece. You could use it in this way, you could use it in that way. If your lifestyle works in a similar way to mine, you could consider it like this. If someone watches that and says, do you know what? I think he's onto something there, then fabulous. Again, if someone looks at it and goes, oh no, that's not for me, that's great too. Everyone has their preferences. Everyone has what makes them happy. Everyone has what makes them passionate. I love hearing from people when they say, Nick, I saw something, I've tried it, I love it. That's the bit for me that I get really excited about. If someone says, oh, I've bought my first Longchamp bag, the first thing I'll say is, I hope you love it. Whatever it is, whether it's something I would buy, whether it's something I own, regardless of what it is. If someone says to me, I've done X, all I want the next thing to be for that individual is that it makes them happy, regardless. There are certain items that I have sat on this channel and said I wouldn't buy or I wouldn't own. But if someone says to me, Nick, I've bought it and I love it, I'm happy. That makes me happy. I don't want someone to watch something of mine and go, oh, I really loved it, but Nick said it's not good, so I'm not going to go for it. No, if you think it will make you happy, I want to be a cheerleader for you. That makes me happy. Likewise, if you're thinking about buying something and I say it's great, it turns up and it is great for you, fabulous. If you think it will be great, I say it's great, it turns up and it doesn't work out, that's okay. That's okay. I just want people to be equipped with information, but most importantly, equipped with a positive sense of self that means they can make informed decisions and decisions that make them happy, regardless of what the topic is. Now, if that's deemed to be influencing, then maybe I do fall into that category. But like I said, I love the concept of influencing. I think it's fantastic. I think social media is a very powerful thing. I think it's a very empowering place. I love to see the diversity of products. I love to see the collaborations that people do, the brands that they're involved in, what's hot, what's not. I don't really apply what's hot and what's not into my purchasing decisions, but do I find it interesting? Yes, I do. It's just, like I said, it's an opportunity to empower people. And I talk about fashion on the whole, but it's because for me, fashion is a great way to express myself. Not everyone will have that. There will be different things that allow different individuals to express themselves. And hopefully what we're able to share on this channel is whatever it is that you're passionate about and that motivates you, you can use that as a vehicle for self-expression and how you empower yourself, how you empower others, how you celebrate yourself and others. And that doesn't have to be something material. That could be anything. Just as long as it makes you happy and as long as it makes you feel like a very authentic version of yourself, hey, if that's what this channel is doing, I'm doing my job as far as I see it. It wouldn't worry me if, I'm talking about certain things and not a single person, I don't do the links or anything like that. Again, there's nothing against it. But for me, it's just not what I'm here for. It's a lot of work, in all honesty. And I'm not motivated by, did someone click on that link?
And let's be honest, everything I wear is probably way too out of season to even be shoppable at this point.
Someone shop what I'm wearing. I don't need someone to shop what I'm wearing. I want them to shop what they want to wear. If they want to know where I got something, they can ask. That's not a problem. I can even send you a link. That's not an issue. But it's not my primary motivation. I want someone to look and go, oh, I can see the principle of how Nick's styled there. I wouldn't necessarily have done it in the way he's done it, but it's given me an idea of how to do it. That's cool. That's allowing you to embrace who you are and put your own twist on things. And that's the most important thing. Like I said, if that's deemed influencing, call me one. My sphere of influence is around empowering people to be themselves and to be fearless in the way that they approach life. I think it's incredibly important. That's a lesson that I learned later than I would have liked to, but I'm glad that I've learned it at the point that I have. I don't regret that it took me some time to learn it. There was a reason for that. But hopefully that's what this channel does. We do it through the vehicle of fashion, but I hope that what comes across is that it can be applicable in many senses. So that was a very waffly video. Hopefully it made sense. I'm hoping so. If I leave you with a departing thought, it's that what I'm here to do is to be a cheerleader. I'm here to be a cheerleader for myself and for every single individual who subscribes to this channel, those who don't as well. Anybody who consumes my content, I'm rooting for you. I want you to be the best version of yourself. If that's through fashion, if that's through anything else, love it for you. Everyone, it's all about being your authentic self, being proud to be you, celebrating yourself and celebrating others. Anyway, thank you so much as always for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Mwah.